I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, October the 7th, 2015. Several violent terror attacks to report to you today. This afternoon in Israel, an IDF soldier was attacked by a Palestinian man. The incident took place in the southern city of Kiryat Gat. There are conflicting reports about the identity of the attacker, said to be from the West Bank Arab village of Yatta and in Israel illegally. The Times of Israel cites a Channel 2 report naming him as Ahmed Hatam. Ynet names him as Amjad al-Jundi. He's said to be between the ages of 18 and 24 and said to have attacked the soldier when he was getting off a bus trying to grab his weapon. The soldier fought back, and in the struggle that ensued, the attacker stabbed the soldier and managed to grab his weapon and flee to a nearby apartment, where he also tried to attack the Israeli woman who lived there. Israel police pursued the assailant and shot and killed him. The soldier was treated for light stab wounds to the head. This morning, a Palestinian woman stabbed an Israeli Jewish man in Jerusalem's Old City. The victim managed to shoot his attacker, said to be approximately 18 years old. She was evacuated to Hadassah Hospital and is listed in serious condition. The victim was moderately injured with stab wounds to his upper body. And earlier this morning, an Israeli woman escaped an ambush in the West Bank with light injuries. According to reports, 38-year-old Rivi Ochayon, who is from the Jewish settlement of Tekoa, was driving her car in the area when she saw a line of Palestinians standing with rocks ahead. She turned her car around, and that's when she says about 10 Palestinians jumped on her vehicle, smashed her windows with rocks, opened her car door, kicked her, and tried to get her out of the car. She managed to shut the door and drive away, and was later taken to Shaarei Tzedek Medical Center in Jerusalem with light injuries. There are also reports that other Israeli drivers who saw what was happening to the woman opened fire at the mob of attackers, and that a Palestinian teenager was wounded. Several other vehicles on the road at the time were also damaged by rocks. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu canceled a trip he was supposed to take to Berlin tomorrow in light of the current security situation. The visit was to celebrate 50 years of diplomatic ties with Germany. It will be rescheduled. Yesterday, Netanyahu, who is facing criticism regarding his dealing with the uptick in violence, announced new measures to help fight the wave of terror, including cameras that will be put in place throughout West Bank roadways, both on the ground and in the air, as well as adding a significant amount of police and military presence to the West Bank and Jerusalem. The Prime Minister said, "We are in a difficult struggle, but one thing should be clear. We will win. Just as we defeated previous waves of terrorism, we will defeat this one as well." He was also set to hold a special security meeting on the matter today. Earlier this week, Israel's security agency, the Shin Bet, announced they arrested members of the Palestinian terror cell behind the murders of Israeli couple Eitam and Naama Henkin, who were killed last Thursday night in the West Bank. The 5-member cell is affiliated with terror group Hamas in Nablus. The Shin Bet also said they recovered the M16 assault rifle that was used in the attack. Meanwhile, Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas said he is against the violence and blames Israel for the escalation. The Times of Israel reports Abbas ordered his security chiefs to do more to quell the growing unrest, and that Israeli and Palestinian senior officials reportedly met last night in the West Bank to discuss joint efforts to calm the situation. Looking now at some other news, Jewish leaders from across the United States are set to meet beginning this coming Sunday at the annual town hall of the JCPA, the Jewish Council for Public Affairs. JCPA representatives from 125 Jewish community relations councils and from national Jewish advocacy organizations will meet with interfaith leaders as well as state and local leaders and others to discuss American Jewish community relations policy. The theme of this year's town hall is "Our Goal is Justice," and topics will include U.S.-Israel relations, race relations, and anti-Semitism. The town hall meeting will take place in Washington, October the 11th through the 13th. And looking now at our programming for tonight, Wednesday, October the 7th, at 8 o'clock, a discussion of U.S.-Israel relations with Yair Lapid, chair of the Yesh Atid party, Philip Gordon, former White House coordinator for the Middle East, and Jonathan Alter of the Daily Beast and MSNBC. That's in a program of the Israel Policy Forum at the Harmony Club in New York City. And at 9, Mark Golub sits down with Rabbi Brad Hirschfeld, president of Klal, the National Jewish Center for Learning and Leadership on L'chaim. And coming up right after this newscast, Thinking Out Loud with Micah Halpern. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, October the 7th, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader.